want to be a cool kid. Having fun is really important for him. Yeah, and Alan, you really care about Bryden's behavior in school. Yeah, and you concern his behavior now, right? Um, and we had done the genogram in last intake, so I understand you have a supportive husband, you have good relationship with your husband, and Bryden is the oldest son, and he has how many siblings does he have?
Two younger siblings. So Joey, his brother, is in 6th grade, and then Sophie, his sister, is in 3rd.
Okay. So I want to understand more a little bit a family dynamic. So how's the relationship between Bryden and his father at home?
I think they get along. His father's very busy. He's a doctor, and also Sophie is involved with gymnastics, and that is a very involved activity. And so we've kind of split the labor, that his father is more in charge of Sophie's activities, and then I typically handle the boys. Since they're a little older and can do a little more on their own, I can take on both of them.
Okay.
But when Dad's home, I feel like you get along with him. You don't fight. I don't know how much you talk, but I mean, you seem like you're cordial.
Yeah, I see. So, Bryden, how do you feel your connection with your dad?
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. What did you do at home with him usually?
Watch Netflix.
Oh, watching Netflix. How do you feel when you watch Netflix with him?
Fine.
It's fine. Yeah. And how about the siblings? Usually, what did you do at home together as a family?
We used to have game nights where we would all, or like we'd take turns choosing a board game for the week, and then we'd play it together. I think all of the kids are at a moment where they're becoming a little more independent. They have their own activities that they're involved with. They have their own friends. So I don't see them they don't spend as much time together, but sometimes we try to plan family outings. Like recently we went to the zoo, although Brandon didn't join us. Usually more in the summer, we get to spend a little more time as a family. We try to go to a new place every year so that the kids have a well-rounded perspective of the world they live in. They seem to get along most of the time. They argue sometimes, but the boys are very protective of Sophie, and I think that's a good thing. Care about her. And then the boys will sometimes argue over things, over belongings. But we have raised them to be able to resolve their own problems. They know that if things can't be resolved, they can come to the parents for a solution, and usually they don't like our solution as much as the one that they could come up with, so we try to empower them to, take charge in their own relationships.
I see. So, Bryden, I want to ask, when you hear that, how do you feel in your family?
Annoyed.
Yeah, when you have activities at home, sometimes have family game time, playing with siblings, you have friends. How do you feel in this setting in family?
I don't want to be there.
You don't want to be there? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? What's that mean?
Like I'm being forced to be there. Forced to pretend that everything is all okay, but I'm just sad and want to be alone.
feel like I miss you. I feel like you used to be happy. It makes me sad to hear that you're sad. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's something I did or how I could help. This week I tried to let you have more fun. Was that fun?
Yeah.
Have you ever talked about this at home before?
Talk about
Like how did Brandon feel in this friendly playtime environment?
I mean, he tells us that he lets us know that we're annoying and that we're lame, and then he stomps off, so I think we're very aware of how he feels. He doesn't tell us his feelings. He's not gonna sit down and be like, today I feel like. He doesn't talk to us.
Brandon, your mom just said she missed you, and when you hear that, how do you feel?
I feel like just being fake. It's not real, not genuine. She just wants to say that it's not sad.
When you hear that, what are you thinking right now?
I think you must think I'm a bad mom or that I'm crazy. Because I just don't see. I don't know how I can do better for him. I'm trying my best, and everything he says is that I'm not real, that I'm fake, that I'm not caring enough, that I'm annoying, and like I don't know what I'm doing any different.
I'm curious, when at home, who is the one to communicate with Brandon? You or your husband?
It's usually me.
Usually you. Okay. So I want to know more about how you and Brandon connect at home. So I want you to enact last time, maybe last week, you had the conversation with Brandon. I want to do and add the same, the same things to show me. So I want to understand how you communicate and how Brandon react or respond to the conversation. And maybe, Alan, would you mind to swap the seats with me? So I want you both to have more eye contact. Brandon, are you willing to try?
Yeah,
Just,
facing each other.
Yes, facing each other. So, can you just show me one scenario last time you both talked to each other, like anything you want to talk about, family time, and night, playing game. You want to invite Brandon, and Brandon, you feel free to tell your mom your feeling, or if you want, you don't want. I just want to tell your mom how do you feel, and you can do the same. And you can also just tell him how you feel. Yeah. So.
Brandon, you want to come play with us? Sophie picked out Life for this weekend. I know you used to love it.
No.
I think it'd be really fun, and I think she'd really like to have you there.
Leave me alone.
Okay. Why don't we stop here? So, Brandon, you can tell your mom. I feel. You can say, playing game. I feel. What? You can tell her your feeling.
I feel like you're bullying me to want to have fun. I don't want to have fun.
you feel?
bullied.
I feel confused that you feel bullied.
Mm.
I feel like I'm being nice to you. I'm not trying to be mean. Could I make you some kind of snack? And you can join us?
Leave me alone. I just want to watch Netflix.
And Bryden, you can look at your mom. Look at her. Yeah.
Just leave me alone, please.
You feel. I feel. You can
I
use.
feel
more-
like that won't be fun. You're no fun to be around.
Yeah. Okay. And when I want to try this, when you say I feel, we can trying to not blaming others. Just say okay. I feel not fun playing game, and then yeah, I feel not fun for me. Can you say that?
I feel tired.
You're tired.
I feel that won't be fun.
Okay.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Okay, we can just sit here. Yeah. At home, maybe I want you both to try to use this new style to communicate with each other. Just let each of you to express your feelings.
Mhm.
So both of you have the same level to tell each other how do you feel, and I want you to enhance your compassion with each other, and also to feel how other feels. Would you like to try this at home this week?
Yeah, I can try this.
Yeah. How about you, Burden?
No.
No? Can you tell me a little bit more about what are you thinking now?
I just want to hang out with my friends. She won't let me hang out. I just want to be with the cool kids and get accepted in school and find a girl that likes me for whatever I do.
Yeah. Having fun and being a cool kid is very important to Braden. So when you hear that, how do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm trying my best. I let you hang out with them this week. You seemed to like that, but you didn't seem to be any happier when you saw me. I feel confused. I feel sad that you feel bullied by me. That you don't want to be at home.
Yeah. Braden, I want you to respond when you hear your mom say, how do you feel in this moment?
I feel like she's rejecting me for whoever I'm trying to be as a person. She won't accept me. I'm not good enough for her.
What's that mean in terms of rejecting you?
She doesn't like the life choices I make.
Any example you can tell me?
Like I used to swim all the time, and now my school doesn't have a swim team, so she wants me to try other sports, and I don't want to. She won't let me do whatever I want to do.
So when you want to try the new sport, that you you are not allowed, you feel being rejected.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you mean?
Well, I want him to try new sports. He thinks that loitering in stores and hanging out at skate parks is a sport. I would love to see you be active again. I'm trying to encourage him in who he is, because I've known him his whole life. He loves sports. He loved swimming. I think that you'd really enjoy it.
Did you talk about discuss this situation at home before?
About the sports?
Yes.
Yeah, I just, like, when seasons are starting, I say, like, oh, hey, like, I see here that the school you're going to offers wrestling, like, for winter, like, the winter season that's just passing and it's now into spring. Well, for spring, I said maybe you could try out for track and field. They've got a lot of different things. You could, you know, if you don't like running, you could do, like, shot put or jumping. There are a lot of different things you could do for track.
I also want to ask Brandon, when you want to talk at home, who will you want to talk to? Your siblings, your father, or your mother?
Yeah, I want to talk to my little brother Joey and just be like, we have the meanest mom in the world, and she just like don't listen to her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Come to the park with me, Joey. I'll show you how to really have fun. How this house is, you know, fake fun.
Yeah. So talking with Joey, you feel so fun.
I want him to go to the park with me.
So how do you feel? How did you feel when you listened to him just now?
I feel disappointed. Your little brother looks up to you so much. I feel worried about him. If this is how you're teaching him to have fun.
Okay, thanks for sharing. And I remember Brandon said you enjoy to playing with Joey and talking with him. Can you tell me a little bit more about last time? What did you do with Joey?
Yeah, I had such a good time. We were alone. And got some paper from home, some lighters and lighter fluid, and we walked to the park, and we found a nice place, and we dug a hole, and we made a little nice fire. And we jumped over the fire. It's really cool. Got like even some of my old math homework. Burn! Yeah. So we did. That was fun.
Did you talk to, after that, how did you tell your parents you played with Joey in that that time? How did you tell your parents?
Yeah, so we went to the park
Uh-huh.
and walked around, played some basketball, and then we went home.
I saw you writing down something.
Oh, I just need to, I'm really concerned that I feel concerned that you had access to lighter fluid, so I just wrote myself a note. I think that, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to talk to my husband about how we store things in the house. This is a safety issue. I don't understand why you're smiling, why you don't get that this is really, really concerning.
I want to know more. How did you react when last time Bryden talked to you about this? How did you react to him?
When he said that he came home from the park and he
Yes.
had fun, I just asked him what they did. What did you do in the park?
And then your reaction was?
I was just worried that he was exposing Joey to the new people that he's hanging out with, or teaching Joey to make fun of people. There are just some things that are not appropriate for a sixth grader to be exposed to.
Okay. Okay. So Bryden, when you hear your mom saying this, how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like all the kids just make fun of me at school all the time, and no girls like me, and now she doesn't like me.
I like you just fine. I don't understand how any of this has to do with people at school. I'm talking about your brother and your safety.
Yeah, my brother likes me.
Yeah, he does like you. You're a good kid. He looks up to you and he trusts you.
And hold on, I wonder, when at home, when you both talk to each other, is it the same conversation or the same, when you talk to each other at home, is it the same like now? You talk, how was it?
And I tell her everything's okay.
We don't talk.
We don't talk.
Tell her I'm having such a good time in school and trying my best, and everything's perfect and good.
Mm.
She doesn't need to know about people don't like me.
Yeah. And today, this section, I wanted to try something new for you. Like last time, I want you both to talk to each other more. And I also want you to do this at home this week. I know it's maybe in the first time it's a little bit weird and hard for you, Bryden, but it would be great if you are willing to try to just talk to your mom, just to let her know how you feel. Remember last time we said we use I statement. We don't need to say something, blaming each other. Why you make me feel sad or something? Just tell her how you feel. And now you are doing good because you're looking at me. So now I feel connected. Can you also do this at home with your mom?
She's just gonna make fun of me again. I don't
When
like
have
being
I-
bullied.
When have I ever made fun of you?
Why are you hanging out with those people? Why are your grades going down?
That's making fun of you?
Yeah.
I'm your mom. I need to know what's going on in your life.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, I want to pause here. I like you both start to connect to each other. Actually, you're making a conversation. I like that, but I want you both to have more eye contact, and just like maybe this time right then I want to swap the seat with you. You can try. And before we ending this section, I just want you both to start the conversation just now, what you are talking with each other. Just let her know how you feel. It's fine. You can say your feeling. And then mom, you also do the same. Can you just repeat just what you're saying and add again? Okay.
I feel like I can't tell you how I'm feeling because you'll make fun of me like all the people at school.
I feel sad that people are making fun of you at school and that you think that I would do the same. I feel like needing you to know that I'm just your mom. I just care about what's happening to you. I just care about what's going on in your life. That's my job.
Hold on. That's great. You tell him you care about him. That part is really great. But we don't you don't need to let him know just he feel this his fault because this is your job, so he may feel being blamed. But you can say, oh, I feel I care about you. That's really great. Can you try it again?
I feel like I care about you. And I feel like I must be doing a bad job because I can't communicate that that's my job to you.
You can say you care about him, but you don't need to say the bad job because for him maybe he will think because of him, so he will feel he is the one to do the thing to make it mess. But Brendan, your turn. You can say how you feel.
I feel like I'm a burden to you, and I just want to be left alone. So I don't want to feel bullied by you.
Yeah, and Brendan, you can say your feeling, but you also no need to let your mom feel being blamed because she did something that make you feel you are the burden for her. But you can say your feeling.
I wish I felt safe around you.
You both did great because it's just the second session. I really appreciate you. You both start trying to communicate and tell each other your feelings. That's really great. So this week, can you practice at home to have no argument at home, but just tell each other how you feel, to communicate with each other, okay? And then we will see you next week. We will meet each other next week, okay? Thank you for coming.